Hey, how you going? It's Kale. Coming up on Newsbreak. Qantas offers free flights for a COVID jab, a plastic crisis on Sri Lanka's beaches, and a portrait of Putin made out of... what? But before we do all that, why don't you go ahead and hit that button? Over the weekend, thousands of Victorians rolled up their sleeves to get vaccinated. But some reckon more needs to be done to encourage Aussies to get the jab. Here's Amal.
Usually when you get a needle, you might expect one of these.
Here, take your lollipop.
But what if there was more?
Donut.
Oh my god, amazing!
Plane ticket.
What? A plane to anywhere or?
$1 million check.
Oh my, $1 million!
Yep, around the world, businesses and governments have come up with creative ways to encourage people to get vaccinated against COVID-19. From free eggs to Super Bowl tickets, or even a $1 million lottery ticket. And today, Qantas CEO Alan Joyce joined in, offering vaccinated Aussies a bunch of perks, including the chance to win free travel for a year. And he's called on other businesses to do the same. You see, many are worried that Australia is falling behind when it comes to vaccinations. Around 2% of Australians are fully vaccinated, compared to the UK at 37% and US at 41%.
That's partly because getting a hold of the vaccine has been kind of tricky. That and some Aussies are kind of hesitant or just not in a rush to get vaccinated.
Of course, Melbourne's COVID cluster could be changing that. Last week, a record number of Victorians got their COVID vaccine. The federal government says it can't rush the rollout, but many say we need to roll up as soon as we can.
Victoria's COVID cluster has now grown to at least 50. That includes a couple of cases that authorities haven't managed to link to the others. And that's a bit of a worry, because it could mean there are more mystery cases out there. Authorities say it's too early to say when the lockdown will end. Sorry, Victoria. There's a massive cleanup going on in Sri Lanka after billions of plastic beads spilled from a cargo ship. The ship caught fire more than a week ago, and now these plastic pellets have washed up onto local beaches. They're known as nurdles, and they're used to make plastic products. Authorities say they could cause lasting damage to the environment and the fishing industry. It's been a big weekend in sport. We're talking big goals, big wins, and big fines. Here's Nat.
So basically, it's been big. Chelsea fans flooded the streets of London to celebrate their team winning the Champions League final. The Champions League is the biggest club competition in world soccer and features the best teams in Europe. Kai Havertz scored the winner for the Blues as they beat Manchester City 1-0. It's just the second time in Chelsea's 116-year history that they've won. And check out this amazing goal in the A-League. 21-year-old Callum Timmins scored this screamer that some are already calling goal of the season. And finally, Ajla Tomljanovic has the Aussies off to a good start at the French Open. She breezed through her opening round in straight sets. Pretty cool. But what's not as cool is getting fined almost $20,000. World number 2 Naomi Osaka copped that hefty bill for not going to a press conference after her first round win. Naomi tweeted this, saying she's not going to do any press conferences, quoting mental health reasons. But organisers say they may even kick her out of the tournament if she keeps skipping them.
Yeah, well, I think you would be good at basketball, and you would probably be good at, mini golf? So, now it's time for a segment I like to call...
Something small.
Something big. And something in between.
Let's start with the small.
Don't let the microscope fool you. This guy isn't a scientist. He's an artist. Vladimir Anuskin specialises in an art form called microminiatures, where he uses his microscope and some tweezers to make super detailed but super small pieces of art. Imagine, one sneeze and all your work is gone. Now to the big, and it doesn't get much bigger than Mount Everest. Zhang Hong has just become China's first blind man to reach the summit of the 8,800 metre peak. He was helped by 3 guides, but says he was still a little nervous. And finally, this big portrait of Russian President Vladimir Putin is made out of something rather small. It's teeth. Yeah, gross. Russian artist Evgenia Skova used around 500 human teeth for this denticular depiction. I think she might be in cahoots with the Tooth Fairy. That's it for today. See you tomorrow. Bye.